And I think we're live. Let's see. Yeah, we're live. We have the stream starting.
Let me turn my sound down. I got this new iPad, which is amazing.
Oh, really?
It's got 256 MBs.
Oh, very cool. Hello, everybody. This is Charles and Dirk. We are coming to you live right now for the Cruise Mojo Show. Today is Sunday, April 26, 2020. It's 2 minutes to 8 p.m., and we started a little bit early today because we were so excited to broadcast live. And we don't even know what we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, because there's no cruising going on. There's no nothing going on. We got some news about Norwegian Cruise Lines extended them. They extended the no cruise zone until the end of June, right, Dirk?
Yep.
So no cruising for Norwegian till the end of June. We got a lot of people in the group talking about when they're gonna go. Oh, hey, folks. Yeah, well, we're early today. Hi, everybody. Smoky Mountains, very cool. And we got Mark Sr. What's up, Mark? And Andrea. What's up, folks? Hey, guys. Nice to see you here. Yeah, we started a little bit early. We wanted to get the show going and let the audience build before 8 o'clock. And we'll see how it goes. We're trying a new way to broadcast again. So I have this stream up, and one single stream is broadcasting to Cruise Mojo, to Norwegian Cruise Line Latitudes members page, and to the HQ Cruises page, which we don't even use anymore. But there are a lot of people that use that actually still belong to that page. So we broadcast it there too. And I just want to see if if we're broadcasting in the group. I don't see us. Yes, we are. Okay, we are broadcasting in the group. So wow, we're doing pretty good, Dirk. We got a few people watching. Hello, everybody. Nice to see all the regulars here. I hope you guys are doing well in this craziness right now. And we're waiting for others to join. And I just want to make sure, like I said, that the streams are running. Dirk, what do you want to talk about tonight? Maybe our members could tell us what they like to talk about.
I tell you one thing we don't want to talk about is the capital C.
I know.
I won't even say that word. No capital C.
I don't want to say it because it's nauseating.
This is not This is not the president's daily show. Uh, so no Dr. Fauci on this channel tonight.
No, sir. Can I make this an announcement? Oh, I can.
What's that?
Oh, I can make it an announcement in the Norwegian Cruise Line Latitudes members page. The live stream. Oh, very cool. I just put it at the top of the page. We'll see how that goes. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Hey, Brunilda's here. We got lots of folks going on. Let's talk on what place is open. I'm hungry. Andrea wants to know what's open. I don't know. Hey, Andrea, if you're in Brooklyn, I can recommend one place that I love. It's a new place that I found this past week I'll private message it to you. I think you're in Queens, Andrew, if I remember correctly, but it might be worth the trip, and it's a great time saver. So I've been passing the time. I haven't been in my house. I have been working like a dog this past, I don't know, what is it now? 5 weeks officially, Dirk?
Yeah, pretty much.
We are quarantined 5 or 6 weeks, and I've been working like an animal, and I haven't been home to the point of exhaustion. So things have been crazy here, but luckily things are kind of slowing down a little bit. Well, let's not talk about it, but things are improving dramatically in New York, thankfully, and I hope that it remains that way. I hope it continues to decline. And that I can get back to my normal life. And Dirk, has this affected you other than having to stay home? Have you had like any hardships?
Nope. We got
you lucky dog.
We got our groceries delivered by service and no problems. And we get our second wine shipment dropped off tomorrow, and we get our Best Western supplying us with special menus when I don't cook. So the weather's been great, sitting on the patio now. I mean, what else can you ask for?
Very nice. Yeah, today in New York.
I tell you the funniest thing I saw. They had in front of one of the stores, they had circles up to the door where to stand, and this one lady uh, standing outside the circle, and right behind her in the circle is a pigeon, and it said some birds are not as dumb as some people. I thought it
That's
was very
right. You saw that as a like a meme, like a little on the internet, a picture.
like an extra, yeah, like a photo. I sent it
Oh,
to you.
that's funny. Yeah, yeah, I like that. That's true. It happens to be true. I'm gonna play a little bit of a
It's
video here.
like we just took a drive. I live in Memphis. We just took a drive through the park. We got a huge park, which is probably about 8 or 9 times larger than the one in New York. It's beautiful. I mean, they got bisons in there and all kind of stuff, but and it was packed. And they closed off a lot of the parking lots to keep the crowds down. But I'll tell you one thing: you won't believe uh, most of the people, kept their distances and everything else, but there were other people with blankets out there and everything else, and 10, 15 people having a picnic. You know,
Really?
it's unbelievable.
I went out yesterday. I went out to the park. I flew my drone yesterday. I took my 10-year-old with me, and we
Is,
fly
is
in our
this is
drone.
this what's on there now?
No, no,
Is that from your drone?
this is when I took the trip on the Norwegian Dawn. This is leaving New York City on the Norwegian Dawn. I don't know. I think it was this past summer. I think it was last August. So I took some video, and I like to play it in the background. This is on the Cruise Mojo YouTube page, folks. There's a few other videos that you might like also. It's the Norwegian Dawn leaving New York City, and there's a bunch of our podcasts and other stuff too on that page if you're interested in checking it out on YouTube/Cruise Mojo. And we got some of our regulars here. Dirk, I think you heard me talking. Mark Sr. is here. Mark is asking when the weather in New York is going to get nice. I don't know, Mark, but it's been horrible. Yesterday was actually a pretty decent day, but it was a little chilly up here. Today was just like a rainy washout type day. Andrea, I sent you that name of that place. You got to check it out. You could pick up some grab-and-go meals from there, and it's very good quality food. Bobby saying
I
today
see
was supposed to be his last day, huh?
Hey, Bobby Rickman, originally from Tennessee,
Yeah,
got his
but
uh, got his uh, got his master's from University of Memphis. All right.
oh, very cool. He was going to be on the breakaway. Today was supposed to be his last day of the breakaway. Don't worry, Bobby. Better days are coming. We'll check it out. Mike from Atlantis here. What's up, Mike? And who else we got here? Motorcycle riding weather in South Carolina. Not here, Kathy. It's been terrible up here. Not only weather-wise, but the whole mood up here has been shot. It ruined the whole beautiful spring. Usually my favorite time of year has been overshadowed by this horrible stuff. Brunilda was supposed to go on the encore today. Brunilda, it'll be there again. Don't worry about it. At least you got your money back. So I sent Andrea the name of that place I go to. I love that place, Mary. Check it out. If you haven't checked it, they have these grab-and-go meals now that are great. You can go in there and you can grab them. And they're like 2 portions of lasagna for like $8. It's very good too. And Wisconsin's here. What's up, Cheryl from Wisconsin? So we got a bunch of people watching. Hello, everybody. There's nothing happening, so I don't know what we're gonna talk about, Dirk. I don't know if we'll make it the whole hour, but we're gonna try and see what's going on. Lots of people are tuning in across all these platforms that we have going on. We got YouTube, and we got all the different Facebook channels. And Dan was supposed to make an appearance tonight, but he flaked out. Dirk, he stopped answering his phone.
Wow, what you do? I tell you one
Who
thing.
knows?
I talked to our travel advisor a few days ago, and even so, I didn't have the Norwegian insurance I had my own with USAA. She credited Margaret and I an extra $1,000 for the insurance.
Oh wow! Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, she said that most of the agents are working full time, and they haven't furloughed anybody. But they do the checks when you walk in the building as far as taking temperature, et cetera, concern. And yeah, she's working. So, which is great.
All right, we're gonna do a poll, Dirk, since we're gonna try this functionality that we don't try very often. Give me the names of some Norwegian restaurants. I have Cagney's, I have La Bistro. What else we got? Teppanyaki. I'm not gonna spell these correct. Ocean Blue.
Ocean Blue.
What's the name of that Mexican restaurant? Oh, that's all I could do. I could only do 4 options. So I got Cagney's, La Bistro, Teppanyaki, Ocean Blue. Unless these guys come up with a different one, and we're gonna see which is everybody's favorite restaurant on here. I could only have 1, 2, 3, 4 options on a poll. So I just posted the poll. I don't know if you could see it on your screen or not. If you can, let me know. But I just posted the poll. We're gonna try out this new live producer thing. Did it work?
I don't see it.
Oh, I'm not published yet. Let me publish it. Here we go. I just published it. Okay. Let's see how it comes up. I've never done this before, so we're gonna see how this comes up. Out of the few options. Los Lobos, that's the one. Yeah, I couldn't put it. I should have put specialty restaurant. Yeah, I could only put 4 options.
La
So
Cucina.
did it pop up yet?
Me no see.
Somebody voted. It's popped up somewhere. Somebody voted. Taste and savor. That's right. La Cucina. I don't know, Andrea. Have you ever gone to an Italian restaurant on a cruise ship? And since you're from the New York metropolitan area, do they live up to your expectations? Because every Italian restaurant I've gone to out of New York hasn't lived up to my memory eating Italian food growing up in New York City. So far Cagney's winning. So far Cagney
I'm
has.
I'm not surprised.
Cagney's, La Bistro, Teppanyaki, Ocean Blue. Somebody picked Teppanyaki. I like teppanyaki, but it's like the same thing. The Brazilian one, I agree, Cheryl. That's a good one. Oh, Mark doesn't like La Cucina. See, Mark, it's hard to find a good Italian restaurant outside of New York.
I agree with La Cucina. I think it's awful.
Yeah, Mark didn't like it. I never ate there, Mark, because I knew I would be disappointed. Oh, so they could see it. Yeah, they could see the thing. They could see the post. Taste and savor. La Cucina. Los Lobos. I love Los Lobos, Anita. I don't know if you've been there, but Los Lobos is probably my favorite restaurant on NCL. When I ate there, it was unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Joanne says savor.
You know why Cagney's is called Cagney?
No.
It's after the actor.
Oh, James Cagney.
Yeah, when he played, the gangster in Chicago.
Yep.
So it's like a Chicago steakhouse, and they named it after him.
All right, so we have a live poll happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, and it is posted and active. We didn't get that many votes, only 4 so far, but so far Cagney's in the lead. So if you see it, let me see if I could vote on it. If you see it on your screen, vote. Let's see what everybody's thoughts are. No, it's not popping up. Not popping up on mine. Vote on it. You're able to see it? Oh, it is up on mine. I can post it. You gotta click into the video, and I see it here. I'm gonna vote for Cagney's. Out of these 4, I like Cagney's the best. I just voted, and I could click it off. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's kind of fun.
Why do you do it on the video?
You gotta click into the video until the video is taking up your whole screen, and then you'll see the poll at the bottom, and you could make a selection. That's pretty fun. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like that. I could ask the group a question. I'm gonna ask a question right now. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll just do another poll. We're gonna do one more poll. We're gonna say, when do you think NCL will sail again? What do you think, Dirk? NCL will sail again?
November.
You think?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, everybody's voting for Cagney's. Cagney's got 5. Did you vote for Cagney's, Dirk? Was that you?
Well, I'm not too enthused with Cagney's.
I just showed it.
I like Ocean Blue.
Ocean Blue. That's a good one. Results are active. So, all right, so we finished that one. Now we're going to start with another poll. We're
The
going to
problem I
write.
have with the problems I have with Cagney's, I think they have changed vendors on their meat, which is very noticeable. The last two times I've eaten there, one was the veal chop, which you couldn't eat.
Really?
It was so
Where's
tough. It
this?
was Cagney's.
Really?
Uh, and the best thing was a baked potato. I mean, that's pretty sad. And the appetizers. So I quit ordering steaks at Cagney's.
We're going to do July. I went to Cagney's once. The last time I went there and my food was cold, I was pissed. My steak came out and it was cold. And then I went to see, I was on the breakaway, and they have that kind of Cirque du Soleil dinner. You know what I'm talking about? You get surf and turf.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
But mine was cold. My dinner was cold. And I didn't want to send it back because I know, like, I just don't like if you send something back, I get so paranoid that they're gonna do something to it. All right, I'm gonna publish the poll. All right, when do you think NCL will sail again? July, August, September, October? We're going to see. Mark is trying to get everybody to say, Mark is asking, does anyone believe ships will sail this summer? I don't know. I think they might, but I bet you they're at 50% occupancy, Mark. I bet you that they're going to limit occupancy on ships.
And I tell you what else they're going to do. I don't think that they're going to put all ships in action. I think they're going to moor some.
I believe you. I bet you. I heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I heard that they're not going to let people stay in the inside staterooms.
Well, it's in case of quarantine them, right?
They just think. Yeah, they think that those inside staterooms, there's no fresh air going in there. They think it's just like kind of like. I'll try it. Andrea's giving me restaurant
Chuck, coming back to something when they're going to cruise again.
Yeah.
Remember that one thing I posted, what they did to that one cruise ship as far as the air supply to the cabins, all individual, and all the change they're going to make. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to have to, other than just cleaning the ships from bottom to top, which they did
for October.
The one we posted.
We're going to see. Mark, Mark is trying to get everybody to say, Mark
top to bottom. They got to make structure changes to the cabins, to the air supplies and everything else. So that's going to take time. And I think what they're going to do is, excuse me, they're going to stagger.
Spit it out.
I think they're going to stagger. I think they're going to stagger the way they put the ships back into operation. With other words, they're not going to put whatever number they have in their fleet. They're not going to put them all in at once.
I think you're probably correct. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I heard no inside staterooms. I heard they got to space out people. I heard they got to limit people in the dining rooms. I heard they can't have a. This is all hearsay, but I heard they can't have the buffet. The buffet is not going to be. They're not going to be allowed to have the buffet. They're going to have people serving in the either serving or shut down altogether. I'm looking for my videos. Looking for my regular cruise videos that I put up here.
Those for the are you putting this up?
Yeah, these are my videos.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want something playing in the background so that when we're talking, it looks a little bit interesting when people see it in the group. I don't know. This is Emma Cruises. Emma is just coming up now. She's like a young lady who goes on cruises. She actually has a full-time job. I just get a glimpse of her. She works in the insurance industry, but one of her hobbies is making money off being a cruise blogger. So she still makes videos. She's still making videos there. So you saw a glimpse of Emma Cruises. So Dirk, so far only 3 votes. 67% say August for the cruise industry. One person said October. Wow.
I said even later than that.
Yeah, I think they're going to open with a limited schedule. Some people don't see it. Never send it back. Yeah.
The other problem is that 50+% of the crews are back, so they have to rehire and retrain the crews. They have to go through their training process again for the mustering, and that's going to take time because they got to have a new hiring process because there's so many back in Indonesia and the Philippines, et cetera, that dropped them off there. And it's not just Norwegian; it's all the other cruise lines too. So that's going to be a shortage of crew, and it's
Yeah.
going to be such a mess. They have to hire for everybody. So there's a lot of technicalities other than just getting the ships up again. Um, it's also a matter of staffing and training, retraining. So that's going to take time. And then it depends what ports want cruise ships again. I think that Venice, for example, is going to limit the size of the ships. I think the whole industry is going to change, even including the ports and what ship they're going to allow and how many they're going to allow.
Yeah. I bet you
I
they're
think
going to limit.
it's
They
going to
may
be
limit people too at any given time. I bet you they
yeah,
limit the amount of people that come off the ship.
I think that whole industry just not building bigger ships and bigger ships and bigger ships and everything else. I think that the whole industry has outgrown itself, and that the trend is going to go to people booking smaller ships.
You're probably
And
right.
you know,
I don't
you're,
disagree. Like
you're
I think about myself. Like how do I feel? I love growing cruise. I love going on cruises. It's my
oh, I
I
love
started
cruising.
this whole thing. I love cruising. It's my favorite way to vacation. I think it's the most convenient. It's the most easygoing. It's the most relaxing. It's just a great way to travel. And I'm worried though. I'm worried about. I'm not an older man, but I'm not a young man, and you see the randomness of this disease and how it affects some people so profoundly and some people not barely at all, and there's no rhyme or reason to it at this point, and there's nobody in the medical community right now that could answer those questions. I'm sure by the end of the year we'll probably have some answers to those questions about why it affects some people one way and some people more severely. But until we know what that is or why that is, and why some people just get the sniffles and some people wind up in the hospital, on their deathbed, I don't know, and I'm really worried about it. It's something that it's just the randomness of the disease is very concerning. And so, as a cruiser, and knowing that when you have that many people in that small of a space, that the likelihood of you, if there's an infection on the ship, and the likelihood of you getting that infection is definitely increased. You got to worry about those things. So
Uh,
I'm concerned
somebody
about it.
asked somebody asked what they're going to do with the Leonardo series ships. They're going to put them on ice. They're not going to build any more cruise ships.
Have you heard that officially though? Fincantieri, I
That's
just saw
me.
that Fincantieri was closed because they're in the middle of Italy with the whole. Everybody knows what happened in Italy with this whole thing, and they closed
Same
down. I
thing
heard
with
they opened that today, but have you heard that definitively that they're gonna put those on ice?
no. That's my opinion.
That's your opinion, yeah. I can't see how they can go through with three brand new ships in the middle of all this.
The
You know?
problem is they are overbuilt. The industry is overbuilt. The same way the airlines are overbuilt with airplanes, and they're going to cut back. And those 737 Max, they ain't going to go back. I tell you that right now. Put old hardware in brand new planes. They ain't going to go to work. They got more problems now than they had when they first started. You
Yeah.
can't take an old plane. You can't put use old planes and just change software, hardware, and put bigger engines on it and cuts the airflow. Those things going to be grounded for another year, I bet you.
Wow. Yeah, and I think about they saw I saw like a magazine article about Richard Branson. He's totally invested in the travel industry. That guy.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's trying to sell off his island.
Yeah, he's like he had the Virgin Air, which I think he sold to Alaska Air, and then he
Well, no,
started.
no, 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 no. Delta owns 50% of Virgin.
Ah, okay. So he has the Virgin Air, and then he started this. He just got the Scarlet Lady, just launched right in the middle of this whole thing. Oh my God! Now I feel bad. We were bashing that ship, which I still believe is probably the ugliest ship I've ever seen. It doesn't appeal to me at all, and I don't know who it's going to appeal to. I don't know if you remember, the ship launched right at the beginning of this whole pandemic, and it was ugly, man. We looked at some videos. I hated it. I thought it was grotesque. And we did a
Oh, it
couple of
was.
shows about it. We did a couple of shows on it. But this poor guy, I mean, put $1 billion into something. Not him personally, but he got a bunch of investors, going into the Virgin was going into the cruise ship industry, and I'm sure they're hurting in a big way because they're so dependent on the travel industry. I'm just going through some of the comments, Dirk. I see in here a few people say, Mark is reaffirming my position never to send back food. So, Mark, I bet you work in the restaurant industry. So, no, I never send back food. I'll suck it up. But I was very disappointed I got cold food at that show. What are you going to say, Dirk?
Well, I'm a professional in this industry, and what I do when I get foods that I'm unhappy with,
Uh-huh.
I don't finish it. I send it back the way it is. And when they ask me, well, what would you like? Would you like something else? I tell them no, just forget it. And please do. And I don't let them take it off the check either. I pay for it, but I never go back again. And anybody that wants to know about it, I'm going to put in my
Yeah.
5 cents for it. But no, I don't. Well, most of the places I go to, I know the chef anyway, so
Oh,
uh,
that's good. Yeah, I never
you know,
send it
so
back. I just suck it
so
up.
I don't order off the menu anyway. They just fix something for me.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
I don't. But I'm the same way. I don't not send food back.
Let me see. Kathy's saying she thinks the Leonardo class will be delayed. We agree with you, Kathy. I think it'll be delayed too. I think unless it comes back like unbelievable, which I don't think is going to happen, because I think people are just going to get sick. And Brunilda's saying she heard 40% capacity on the ships when they reopen, and they're only going to allow booking in every other room. I think that's true. I heard something similar to Brunilda. I think I heard 50%. Mary Jo says Cagney's. Hey, Mary Jo, what's going on?
But don't forget another thing, Charles.
Yeah.
Don't forget another thing. Look at how many unemployed people we have, and money is going to be scarce because that's going to be luxury. They're going to look twice before they invest in a cruise. So even if they come down with the price, it's still going to be an investment coming out of a financial crisis. So that's where not just the cruise lines, but vacation places, hotels, etc. They're all going to suffer. The whole leisure industry is it's going to take time to come back. That including the cruise lines.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Andrea's saying she thinks Bermuda is out. She's saying that it's closed and they don't think they want cruise ships from New York to come. Let me see what else we got. Oh, people are saying the crew members aren't going to share rooms. How are they going to do that? There's so many crew members on those ships. Where are they going to put them? Maybe in those inside
Well,
staterooms.
well, the thing is, so Charles, if they decrease the amount of passengers they take, they want to decrease the amount of crew.
Yeah, well, that's true. Cheryl's saying,
Kathy says that she works in the restaurant industry. Kathy, what do you work in a restaurant? In what city?
oh, Kathy's going on the. She's also going on the Scarlet Lady. I'm just catching up to the comments, folks. I'm sorry. We're getting
She
through
said,
this. I'm way behind.
Kathy said she works in the restaurant industry. Have no problem fixing problems in my restaurant. She's been out of work for 6 weeks. That's why I asked her. I said, "Do you work in a restaurant or in what city?"
Mark saying he doesn't think August is going to happen, but he booked the trip April 2021. I think you'll be okay by then, Mark. A year from now.
Oh,
Oh,
Spartanburg,
Mary
South
Jo's going to
Carolina.
Bermuda on the Encore. I hope it happens, Mary Jo. Some people saying they didn't see the poll. Heard buffet will have servers. That's correct. Thank God, though, because people are animals, man. into those
steakhouse. So
buffets.
Kathy just said she works in South Carolina, Spartanburg, the steakhouse.
All right, we're all going to Kathy's for a nice steak.
I hope, hey Kathy, I hope your quality of meat is better than Cagney's.
Did it improve, Dirk, the last time you went?
No, it was just as bad.
Really? Yeah, I'm telling you, I was disappointed with Cagney's, but I haven't been to Cagney's. Oh my God, I'm ashamed to say it. Since I went on the breakaway to Bermuda out of New York, it's got to be 5 years ago.
Hey, look at that! My son is watching. Well,
And
that's
Tom
a
is here.
first.
What's up, Tom? Tom
Hey,
Henry's here.
my son. Hey, my son is watching. Hey,
Oh,
Stefan.
hey, Stefan, what's going on?
Greetings. There's a good New Yorker. He sends all the good pictures from the harbor, from the port. He's overlooking the port. Well, they send that medic ship back, huh?
They sent what?
The ship they send the Navy ship back.
Yeah, the Comfort's leaving at the end of just a few days, the 30th, I think. Lots of things happening here. The Comfort's leaving. The Javits is winding down. They had another big project out in Stony Brook that they are. I heard that they're canceling. I heard that they're not going to need those beds, so they're canceling that. So thankfully, the projections are the people that are sick are well under the projections, because it would have been literally a nightmare scenario here in New York and any other large city for that matter if this got any worse. I think they acted right when they should have acted. Maybe a week sooner would have been better. But I think that government officials, elected officials, acted appropriately. They closed down, even when nobody really fully understood. I mean, what was happening? What was happening? They made those tough decisions to close the economy. I can't even. I remember buying Norwegian stock. I bought Norwegian stock. I thought I got such a great deal on it. I was so excited about it, and it just went to crap. And I think, and Dirk, I know you don't agree with me. I think there's a chance it can go. It can go to zero, or maybe it'll be bought out. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I heard today that they got some equity from Germany. That from a German investor. Yeah, something about Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. I think it was a German bank or a German financier. I think that they got some cash, some equity from their ships to stay afloat for the next few months until they can get going again. I'm not sure how accurate that is.
And Carnival got Saudi Arabian money.
Carnival got the Saudi Arabian investors. Yeah, and I don't know who bailed out Genting. That's a joke. Sorry. Mark is saying, what happened? What about Central Park? So, Mark, Central Park is a privately funded group called Samaritan's Purse. I believe the tents are still there. But the thing is, the hospitals now, my understanding is the hospitals have capacity so that they don't need these overflow areas anymore that they were planning on. Thank God that they don't need these overflow areas anymore. So people are able to stay in the hospitals that they were admitted to originally and get cared for. And because now these hospitals have capacity. That's what I believe. I haven't seen, I haven't gone through every New York City hospital and checked their capacity. I could speak on from where I am, and I know that we have some capacity, and these overflow areas are getting less and less needed. So I don't know when they're leaving. But Samaritan's Purse is in Central Park, and they did an amazing job, and they took care of a bunch of COVID patients there. So I can't even believe, Dirk, I wake up in the morning, I still can't believe this is happening. Like I leave, I get dressed for work, and I put my mask on before I walk out of my door, and it's like I can't believe this is happening. It's still so bizarre to me. And I worked in a place over the last few weeks with a lot of infected people, and 3 people that I worked with every day got sick. And thank goodness, and I'm knocking on wood. So far, I have been okay. Like so far, I mean, I pray to God that I get through this. But yeah, I'm in New York. Dirk is in Tennessee, Cheryl. But it's been harrowing. It's been stressful. It's been everything all rolled into one. And I certainly never want to live through another one of these goddamn things, because this has been it's just threw my whole life into disarray, as well as many millions of other people. The only thing I'm fortunate and I'm thankful for, at least I still am able to work. I know that a lot of people lost their jobs, their livelihood. There are people who will lose their businesses over this. It's a horrendous situation. I am just looking forward to the day where we could open up again and we could start living some semblance of a normal life here, because it's been pretty stressful. And you know what? I went to the park yesterday though, and I told you in the beginning of the broadcast, people are out about. Did I tell you, Dirk? I saw the kids playing soccer in the field. Nobody's wearing a mask, which is a relief, but also concerning, because you look at these people and you're thinking that they're going to get others sick, they're going to get themselves sick.
Well, I told you I went through the park here, which is about 6, 7 times larger than Central Park in New York, and they had people. A lot of them, kept the distance, but then you had like 10, 15 people sitting on blankets having picnics.
Yeah, I
So
don't get it.
even so, they closed a lot of the parking lots to limit the amount of people that come into the park. But then they start parking on the grass, so they had to kind of put barricades up so people couldn't park there. You get a nice day after a crappy day, and everybody wants to go outside. But another park, they just close the road that goes by it so people can't go there. So they're not smart enough. Oh, 1086. Okay, that's the latest.
Yeah, this is $10.86 as of Friday, and this is where it was. We started talking about it. I don't know. We started talking about it like in January or something. We were like, oh, if it goes down to 50, it'll be a good deal. And I bought it. I probably bought it. I don't know where I bought it. Maybe right about here, $34. And I was like, yeah, score. And now it's $10 a share. $11 a share, and it's been bouncing up and down. On March 25th, it went up to 17, and I think at that point, that's when it came out about the sales team was pushing people to book. Did you know about that scandal? There's an allegation that the sales team were telling lies to.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
baloney.
and that they're being sued. There's some guy that's suing them. There's some
Yeah, the
lawyer,
thing,
some attorney.
what it wasn't a what I understand from my inside source at Norwegian, the one floor supervisor that the floor supervisors work on bonus. The they He did that. He instructed the people that report for him to do that. But he got fired, and it wasn't a corporate deal where they said to their crew specialists, go ahead and tell them that. So it was one single person, one bad egg, and like I said, he got fired. But it wasn't a corporate deal.
Yeah, there's
Always find that regardless of where you go,
some attorney in Florida is like soliciting people who lost more than $100,000 on NCL stock to take part in a class action lawsuit.
all these class action
Everybody's
lawsuits.
down.
The only one that makes money
this.
on these class action lawsuits are the attorneys.
Yeah, that's true.
The
They
last,
might wind up
the
with like
last,
$6.
yeah, the last class action suit I was in, I thought was American Express when they did unfavorable exchange rates in foreign currency. It was a few $1,000,000. I think I got $4.50. So that's the last time I joined the class action. It's a curse to get the money.
Royal Caribbean's peak stock price 131.47. Oh, here's 134.98. January 26, 2018. Now it's $35. The lowest it was $23.81. My goodness. Yeah. So I lost a few bucks, Dirk. What are you gonna do?
Well, it happens.
Yeah. Somebody made money off this. You're gonna see a lot of scandals coming out. I think you're gonna see a lot of stuff after the dust settles. This has been a nightmare, but Dirk, I think that's all we got for tonight. We've been broadcasting just about an hour, just short of an hour.
Oh, we have?
40 minutes.
Fun.
Not bad. We squeezed out 40 minutes show. And I think maybe we should ask the group like what topics they want us to talk about. That'd probably be better. And then for next Sunday we can we'll put a show together and take it from there.
Yeah, let's do a wish.
We'll do that. I think we'll ask for some show ideas for the next show. Maybe we can give some options and we'll take it from there. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure stopping in to say hello to everybody. I hope you all are doing wonderful and staying safe. Please cover your face when you leave your house, and you know the deal. I don't have to repeat it. Don't stick your fingers up your nose. Don't touch your eyes, touch your face. And if you have to do that,
hey Charles, if you stick a finger in your nose, the next thing you do is they use a rubber hose. And that goes down
up your nose with a rubber hose.
down your throat with a rubber hose.
You remember that? Vinnie Barbarino.
Yeah.
Oh, Stefan says we should get some guest speakers. Stefan, you'll be our first one.
Yeah. Stefan, you're the guest
gotta
speaker.
have Stefan on. Let's do it, Stefan.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm sure glad he joined us. I'm glad he joined us on the podcast because I can't get a hold of him on the phone.
You can say hello now. It was nice to see you, Stefan. Thanks for stopping in. Hello, and always nice to see everybody. And special shout out to Mary Jo. Mary Jo, I hope you're doing good. Please stay safe. It's always nice to see your face when we do the broadcast. I always appreciate you coming in. And I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping in to say hello to Dirk and I. And we want to make sure you're doing well. And we'll be back next week. Check out our post. We're going to post in the group about group ideas. Stefan says he's in. Good. We'll do a show, Stefan. You call in, say hello. Tell us some stories about the legendary Dirk Breakbush. That'd be good to hear.
Hey, if that happens, Charles,
I would love to pick his brain.
If that happens, I'll remove it from my will.
Oh, that'd be great. So, Stefan, be prepared. Next week, we're going to call you. So, everybody, have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Facebook and on YouTube and all the broadcast areas. And until that time, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, protect yourself, protect your family, and we'll see you next Sunday. Dirk, any final thoughts for the group?
When we see you, be safe, be healthy, and don't do things we wouldn't do.
Stefan says he's got lots of stories, Dirk.
Good. Be making a guest speaker.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here. Cruise Mojo show on the Norwegian Cruise Line Latitudes members page and streaming on Cruise Mojo and YouTube. Have a great week, all, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
See you when we see you. Charles, you were up.